So, I think, we're gonna do Natsuki first. And, it may sound a little callous, but now that, Yuri's out of the, or Sayori is out of the way, it's actually going to be easier to do this. Parfait. Dream. Fuck. Immediately fail. Boop. Lazy. Strawberry. Ocean. Melody. Cheeks. Poof. Sweet. Fun. Fluffy. Doki Doki. Music. Skirt. Ribbon. Oh, fuck. Blanket. Lipstick. Pout. Family. Wasn't family a Sayori word? Hi again, Aliulo. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. You alright there, Yuri? Thanks for keeping your promise, Aliulo. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Natsuki, goddamn, get yourself together, girl. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Monica, you're in the way! Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga... So... Music freaked out, the room is freaking out, and it hurts my eyes. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Aliulo. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Bang, bang. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you really don't want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Yuri, you are way too close now. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Oh, how thoughtful. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. That was this girl accidentally being so cute! She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh god, everything's fixed. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Of course she is. Let's go join her, eh? Ah! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. Yes? I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica! She never puts my stuff in the back in the right spot. Fucking Monica. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. I get you, my dude. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. Oh, that still gets me. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. Kinda was. I didn't even say anything. That was the tone of your voice, but he didn't say anything. But I'll tell you one thing, Aliulo. Consider this a lesson straight, but don't judge a book! In fact, Natsuki pulls the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. Oh boy, this is going well. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. Features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Whoa! Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Finally! Wait, I already made that joke. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. Did I already make that joke? It's a very low-hanging fruit. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. And if there's anything that I am, it is an achiever of low expectations. What? Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. You can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. It makes me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Oh man, I'm smelly. Sorry. Didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space, while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the other volumes every now and then. Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished a series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice-of-life affair. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. There's some slice of life I'm still into. I used to be really into the series, into the genre. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. You're just watching me read? Hey, it's a read-along. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. Because I have no friends. What do you mean? I have no friends. Don't you share your manga with your friends? I have no friends! Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time, like you! But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Oh boy! At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. At least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. I flipped the page again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Holy shit, she's asleep. Looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Oh, boy! Oh god, you can kind of see her eyes underneath the boxes, and they're freaking the fuck out. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Take the bone, dog. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar up from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give him... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Aliulo. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? You just give her a Snickers bar? Well, I guess we're giving it to Natsuki. Told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well let's start with the things I don't like. Oh, we can skip this. Should we? Should we? Yes. Okay. I feel nervous about skipping these. Because this is a whole new thing. Okay. We're doing it. Oh, okay. Monica has something new. Hi, Aliulo. Having a good time so far? Yeah? Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Aliulo. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Aliulo. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Aw, thanks. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. Wow! But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, this is new. It's the same name, but I think it's got to be the rest of the poem. Anyway, hole and wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantically scrawling. The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The room I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So... Ooh! I guess it's everyone. I glance around the room. Well, that was... a thing? Fuck! I'm an idiot. That was a little more stressful... Excuse you? That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Oh god, they're gonna fight. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it. And Aliulo did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all... Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Oh! And Aliulo liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Here we go, boys! Ow? I didn't realize you're so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Aliulo appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? You that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh! Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Aliulo started showing up. Oh boy! Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch! Oh shit! Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone in your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful there, you might catch yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Aliulo know everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Aliulo, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did that get directed? It's not like whoever, so of course it's going to... Natsuki. Okay, Yuri. Okay, Natsuki. Okay, Yuri. Natsuki. Yuri. Natsuki. Yuri. Natsuki. Yuri. Hey, Aliulo. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Whew! Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. You're going to use this moment to leverage that angle, are you? Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh shit, she's crying. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. What did you say, Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Aliulo, please don't hate me. Please. Not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Ominous. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility for today. Wow, she's becoming assertive all of a sudden. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Aliulo. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Guess I really don't have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate... RIP.